Well, Mags, the vagaries of professional sport. You win by 9 wickets. 5 days later, you lose by 182 runs. How do you management a group of players that have had to cope with those contrasting emotions?
Just move on, really. I mean, it was one of them days where probably from the first over, we didn't get it right, particularly in the first 10 with the ball, which we've been very good at. The two lads for Worcester, you have to say, played very well, but we felt at half time, on that pitch we were going to be in the running, but as I say, just with bat and ball today we weren't at the races, and we've got to get back to the form from the first 2 games and move on pretty quickly from today. What
were you thinking as they put on 243 for that first wicket? And to be honest, there was hardly a chance given, was there?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you've got to take your hat off to the opposition. They batted extremely well, as you say, it were risk-free. They didn't really, assault the ball, and they just played proper cricket shots. I was actually quite pleased to get away with the score they did, because 240 odd for none after 35 overs, you're thinking this could be 400. So half time we were all pretty.
Well, I think it was 95 for 7. I think.
Yeah,
in those
exactly.
last 14 overs,
yeah.
So that is a plus, I guess.
Yeah. So the balance of the team changed today. We had an extra bowler given the injuries to Paul Walter and Jamie Porter, but still we felt we had enough in the locker if we got a good start, as we did on Sunday, to chase them down. But early wickets have put pressure on us, and we couldn't quite get in front of the game as we've done at Hampshire and against Middlesex on Sunday.
Will you be able to mix up things for Sunday? Do you get Jimmy Neesham back? When's he due?
We're hoping we're getting him back. Obviously he's contracted to Welsh Fire for 3 games, but as you're well aware, things are moving daily with COVID and overseas players, so I spoke to him yesterday. Hopefully he'll be back with us for Sunday, which will be a big boost, as I say, given the injury to Paul in particular, is that all-round option. But I mean, look, it's we started the tournament well with 2 games today. It's very disappointing, but we've still 5 games left, and we're pretty healthy in the table, so we're looking to bounce back before we go on a run of a couple of away games.
And there is never a knee-jerk reaction. Much as the fans will be hugely disappointed, there's plenty of them in here at the Cloud FM County Ground today. You have to just look through that middle ground, don't you? The highs and the lows. You have to find that middle ground, and that's what a lot of those young men will have to do now, having to learn to cope with that.
Yeah, but we've been here before. I mean, most of them guys have played a long time, coaches as well, so normally a knee-jerk reaction comes from media and supporters, in fact, so not by us in any way. So there won't be any panic. There never is any panic. We back the players in there. Sometimes you can look at the performance, but I often say when you lose, you've got to give credit to the opposition sometimes, and I thought they outplayed us tonight, and they thoroughly deserved the victory.
Last question, Mags. You're going to be playing on that same track, I believe, on Sunday. What did you learn about that track today that you can utilise at the weekend?
We can bowl better on it and bat better on it. That's for sure.
Simple as that.
Yeah, but no, joking apart, look, there's been 80 overs cricket on it, so that we know it's going to be used, it's going to be slower. There'll hopefully be a little bit more turn there. So, given we're missing Sam Cook and Jamie Porter, are 2 probably most experienced seamers, it might help Simon and Aaron, who I thought bowled very well again today. So, of course, we'll learn lessons for it. We've got to start better with the ball and probably approach it a little bit different with the bat. So we'll be practicing and then hopefully put that into practice on Sunday against Kent.